IEBC, assisted by Mr. Kamau Karori, Senior Counsel.
Paul Muite, Chief Justice, Deputy Chief Justice, Your Ladyship, my Lords, in petition number 1, I am instructed by the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission to appear for it on the basis of a resolution by 4 commissioners, and I appear with my colleague Isa Mansour. Thank you.
Thank you.
Madam Chief Justice, maybe this would be a good time to give directions on how we should proceed on this rather irritating and irrelevant matter that has been raised, when it is quite clear that the record speaks for itself. My learned friends filed appearance way before the said resolutions, who are now cited as respondents, but who are supporting the petition, will continue to enjoy the very distinguished services of my senior learned friend, the Honorable Paul Muite.
Your Ladyship, Madam CJ, there is something that is likely to be lost as my 2 learned friends are fighting. And it is so important, it could compromise really the fairness of the hearing which you have endeavored with so much effort to craft a way forward. It is this: 8 petitions were filed against my client within the 7 days cast in stone in the Constitution. It is the first time in this republic that 8 are filed. In 2013, there were 2. But because of ingenuity of this side of the court, we now can file very many, all intended for the same purpose. That aside, I burnt midnight oil, filed my response within time. Then comes the group of 4 commissioners. On 26th August, they have filed a response to the petition. They are filing this under the pretext they are respondents. They file a response. It is not a response. It is a new petition. There are new claims, new grievances, new grounds for nullification of my client's electoral victory.
Senior Counsel.
Yes.
I think a ruling was delivered on their participation as respondents.
If you could just allow me 1 minute.
What we are addressing is whether they should be represented by lawyers of IEBC.
I was dealing with the response that they have filed. And that is the point that I think my learned friend, Githu Muigai, was alluding to. Will that response still be on record, or are they limited to the affidavits that they had filed and which have been allowed? Because if the response is also part of the record, a response filed or a new petition filed outside time, I do not know whether I need to respond to it and whether it will be admitted by the court, notwithstanding the strictures in Article 140. I hope
We've gotten you, Senior Counsel. What we are dealing with is the application of whether we should allow Counsel to represent the 4 commissioners. As you can see, the 2 factions are insisting they are representing IEBC.
And in the mix of it, is that response that has been filed by Learned Counsel Paul Mutembei